Hello, everybody on Twitch and YouTube. Welcome back. It's King Blaine here again. Obviously, we need to decide what nation to play really quickly. Where is my button? There it is. All right, which one of our campaigns are we playing? That's the wrong wheel. Shit. And that needs removed anyways. We already have Italy. No, I'm going to spin this wheel. Okay, looks like we're playing our American line for today. Beer. I need to go and turn stuff off that one. Just waiting for this to load in now. I think the U.S. campaign is actually our oldest campaign, but it almost never lands on the wheel for some reason. I do know I needed to delete some ships in this campaign. Maybe I already did that then. I think I already did that. I didn't do it to all of them though. Wait, no, I did. Yeah, those are two different ship classes. Why are there only 4 of those? One of those got ate by the campaign at some point. I ain't got anywhere to really set it. I'll just put it on my bed behind me, I guess.
Yeah, I can put it on here.
Oh, I got it.
You want this in here?
I'll figure it out in a minute.
Okay. It's clean.
Alright. Just set it on the laundry basket on the couch, I guess.
You gotta go out with one.
2, 3, 4. Yeah, I'm missing a ship. An experimental 2. Why am I missing an experimental 2? When did I lose an experimental 2? Probably the campaign eating my ships. That's usually the cause. Why are these all out of order and out of whack? One, two, three. Experimental 2. I only got 4 of those now. I guess I'll build an experimental 2. We'll send it to wherever the other ones are. They're at sea, but the other one's at St. George right now, so we'll send this to St. George. Where that is at. St. Denis. St. George. All this other stuff. Alright, convoys, naval invasions. Got it, they're trying to take this land from me. Those are refitting. Those are refitting. Those are refit. I think I know why they're trying to take my land from me. Everything's refitting or not there. So they're trying to get a bunch of navy here. Canada own any land up here? They do, so I need to take Canada's land from them. I'm already working on it. Alright. Working on one there, I'm working on one here. I still gotta take Guatemala and Belize, as well as the Falkland Islands, Sigissi, or King Edward Point, I guess. Basically gotta get rid of all of the Britain's holdings. Just take their mainland too. That would work. Yeah, we'll take their mainland. Okay, I do have some battleships right here. They're battleship 3s. I'm at war with Britain. Britain is very large, and they're at war with France too. So we're gonna move these guys here. We're gonna take Heligoland as well as defend our area. Now, I have not played as the American campaign in a while. I have no idea what my ships are like. I remember I had bigger guns on them. I do remember that. 13 9s. 3s and 4s, alright. A lot of armor. We got Maryland, Florida, and Wyoming. Apparently these guys have been doing this a while because they're running out of ammo even for the main guns. And that is with increased ammo. I do have white powder and TNT. I got Quincy rangefinder 2s. I think my next campaign I'm going to... Wow, you're just destroying secondary guns with 5-inch turrets, huh? Partial pin, just instant destruction. What's the armor on these? What's the pin? Your 5-inch guns with HE rounds to just be shredding my 3 9s. They got 4.8 inches, plus 98%, so they've got 10 inches of armor. Oh, back to what I was saying. I think whatever campaign, because we're going to finish up one of these 5 campaigns sooner rather than later. I think the one we're going to finish up sooner is going to be the US campaign. Eight, 9. .5, well, yeah, you were far away. You only had like 1 penetration. Balisite and black powder. I don't know how he was destroying guns. Oh, yeah, that'll do it. Hit with the 14s. 25,515 damage. Ooh. So we got Seattle, Constellation, Independence, Bridgeport, and the main ship, Battleship 3. They named the ship, I suppose. First of its class. We probably want to switch to 9-2. Or, I mean, we would probably want to switch formations, and then I just was reading that and said it at the same time. 13 9s with secondary guns on top, and then once again, all 4 9s or 3 9s. Just bristling with secondary turrets. Oh, they named it Goliath, did they? With only 12.4-inch guns, and then you had some 9-inch double barrels and some 9-inch single barrels. Ooh, hit the heavy cruiser. Only hit the... didn't do a lot of damage. Let's try cutting left here. See if we can get the second gun into firing arc as well. Since he's going out right. Belt, partial pin. Really don't know how. That was an HE round. That guy at 12 Ks. Yeah, rally pinned. Either way, I want all the main guns to fire at the enemy battleship. Missed all the shots. We did not miss all of them that time. We hit him. Admittedly, not hard enough. Missed all that one. All that volley. Try and hit all these guys retreating. Just keep unloading. You unload into the crowd, you're gonna hit the crowd. He hit us with the 9s again. Let the AI take control of who they shoot again. Now that I've gotten rid of more of the immediate threats. Oh, back to what I was trying to say a long time ago, and I completely lost my train of thought again. I was thinking about making another save whenever I wipe out one of my campaigns, whatever I finish first, and whenever we do our next nation, outlawing torpedoes along with subs by making it just impossible to research them, but then giving the AI the maximum difficulty so that they get tech advantage, so they'll have rangefinders and stuff I won't, as well as limiting myself to what I am allowed to use. Like, I can only ever have 5 of one kind of battleship. I can only ever have 10 heavy cruisers, 10 light cruisers, 15 of a single torpedo boat. That way, whatever nation I'm playing next, I'm forced to use just about every hull. Because I'm going to run out of... I'm not going to have enough ships to do everything otherwise. And I'm still probably not going to have enough. I took out one of his main guns, huh? Those took out the double barrel side gun, or at least one of them. Ooh, they nailed him too, right when I started to fly away. All these 4-9s are just shredding those ships. Although in fairness, yeah, even their heavy cruisers didn't have much in the way of armor. Britain does this all the time. They will have a gigantic navy, and then just like in real life, their navy will be extremely outdated when war does finally break out. Yeah. Come on, nail him. My battleships are getting into position. Because I gave them new orders on how to sit. We took out his funnel. And took a hole in the front of his ship. $37.5 pin. No, I was like, that ain't right. 66.8. Hello, Fuse T. How are you doing? Yeah, I'm drinking a tea. It's not a Fuse, it's a Twisted. It's beer. Oh, you have great news. I am listening, buddy. Ah, are you out of the friend zone? You might as well be a lover, huh? Well, that's good. Congratulations. You know your way with words, huh? Well, congratulations. Oh, lawyer. I just thought you failed spelling lover because, like I said, I know English isn't your first language. So I legitimately, I can't believe he survived that. He got all the way down to less than 1% and managed to pump it out. But yeah, I just thought you misspelled it. So lawyer, huh? I'm confused on what that would mean. I'm gonna be honest. Oh, you recovered from just a friend to my boyfriend. Well, boyfriend's a lover. It's last I checked. But then again, I haven't been in a dating game in a while. Maybe things have changed. I got it. You're a smooth talker. And how am I only getting partial pens? 12.6 main belt with 38. This range I have 39 pen. I don't know how I'm not getting it. I don't know how I'm only getting a partial pen. Either way, he's got all 5 shits just bearing straight at him now. And he is not going very fast. Because he is fucked up. I forgot not to grab everybody and do that. I'm pretty sure if we would have let him get away, he would have just burned down, because he hasn't put out the fires yet. Even when he was out of my vision, when we saw him again, he was still on fire. Every time he puts them out, they spread somewhere else. He doesn't have enough crew. And crew losses just keep ticking up because his ship's on fire. Well, either way, still, congratulations. You've, advanced in life, I suppose. Huh, structural damage. Alright. Well, there you go, man. You gotta start somewhere. Real question is it gonna be something special that lasts a very long time or even forever, or is it a fling? All right, I need to take Venezuela. Dang, take that port. These ships right here have got this shit on lock and key. And even if they don't, the other ships are finished right now. Send out the Georges. Send out George. Go get him, George. Those are all 1905. Delete all the 1904 designs that I don't need right now. Right. Get myself a little figured out here. I forgot how weird the save was. Italy owns half of Japan. Thinking. Why is there just one CL out here? Where are you from? You don't remember. There's another gunboat there at Papago. Pago. I mean, how the fuck you pronounce that? Port Villa. Oh wait, there they are. That's where they go. We're gonna have all of these guys meet up right here. Or actually, no, wait. We're gonna have them meet up at Adamstown. And take away all these islands so that the British can't reinforce here anymore. Alright, George. Go kick their teeth in. You can do it. I believe George was our really old ships in this one. And they're tiny, if I remember correctly. It's not even if I remember correctly. I know the one was only 9,000 tons. Those are tiny for battleships. Yeah. Yeah, they ain't got big guns anymore either. I remember now. We got outfitted out of the big guns. Thanks to technology. We've got a lot of 3.9s on here though. Be realistic, we do. We got Truxton, South Dakota, Massachusetts, Washington, and George. George really only has one gun he can fire from, though. No matter what, the other gun's never going to be able to fire at the same time as the first gun. Hey, we hit him. Oh, look, it's the same ship class we just sunk. Man, these 10s can fire pretty quick. Too bad I keep missing every shot. He is getting mighty close though, within 3-inch range. Ooh. That is a lot of small ships. Just got to sink ships one by one. I'm gonna have to single target. Else, we're never gonna get rid of them. The more ships we can fuck up at once with a volley, the better. Edinburgh, huh? That class has more armor. Hello, Judge. Unfortunately, we're playing the American campaign right now, so I can't show you the ship I made for you. A good hope. There's no hope left for that ship. real close to George. Getting too close to him, I might add. I need that ship to go so I can go that way. I'm just melting his fleet. Get rid of the heavy cruiser really quick. There you go, it's gone. The new light cruisers they're making have a lot more armor, especially against my swarm of smaller caliber guns. Calcutta made the right decision surrendering. They're watching every other ship sink. I went King Alfred. Next we'll get rid of Orlando. Calcutta, bitch. Exactly. Cressy is trying to get away. Don't let him. Catch that rainbow. They thought my ships were going to be easy to bully. Because they've got just heavy cruisers in here that weigh 5,000. And my battleships here only weigh 9,000. But boy, did they really underestimate the amount of guns on them. And also how accurate 3-inch guns are. Like, my God, they're good. They fire so fast. Club that seal. It's a torpedo boat after all. They deserve it. Alright, their navy is gone. Now you may shoot the Hibernia with your smaller guns so that they can bounce off and do nothing. I say that there's a lot of them. They're gonna kill crew with just explosive impacts. Oh, I can go back to the faster game speed here. Look at all of them blocked. They are still losing some crew every now and then. Still got a main gun. And a funnel. There goes a main tower. Oh, that one was a ricochet. And those ones are fire. Can't ricochet high explosive, bitch. That's the same main gun. It's already destroyed. Burn, baby, burn. How the fuck do you block a high explosive round? They explode. How'd you do it multiple times even? I question everything. Ooh, there's some more flooding. No, I'm not gonna end the battle. I'm gonna win this. Why would I end the battle game? Ah, I sunk 32 ships. One battleship, 11 heavy cruisers, and 15 light cruisers, 2 destroyers, and 3 torpedo boats. We sunk a very fair amount of ships, and only took light damage on 4 of the 5 ships. Wow. You guys can go into Pila. You guys can go into Kalapita. If I remember correctly, Poland is probably going to attack us again and take this right back like they've repeatedly done. Do you have any friends? No, the British have no friends. Typical. That's where the invasion point for Venezuela is? Alright, well, that was unexpected. Experimental Battleship 2. Where's the rest of the Experimental Battleship 2s? It's one of them getting repaired. Oh yeah, and we only had 4 of these because the other one's just MIA. Gotcha. Well, we need more tonnage than that to take this place. It's only 48,000. We still need another 100,000. What do I have down here? I have heavy cruisers. We'll have to take the heavy cruisers away from Cockburn. Probably better if they get away from that anyways. We still need to take Georgetown, Kingston, so Jamaica, and the Cayman Islands. Just want to get rid of anything and everything that Britain has over here so that they can't be over here anymore. It'll be out of their logistical supply network. And anything they do send over here will have no fuel. They have a fleet over here, though. Alright. Oh, look, these are Judge's old ships. Bodie McBoatface. Judge hasn't seen these ships in a long time. Still, they've got to fight a lot of shit here. This may not bode very well for just some heavy cruisers. Three battleships, 11 heavy cruisers, 19 light cruisers, and 6 torpedo boats, and it's dark. Five double turrets, though. Maybe fine. Got 9 nines for the battleships. Be enough penetration, yeah. Problem is, I can't see Dick. I can't see shit. I mean, we've got to be getting close because my thing ticked off of 10x to 5x. This weather sucks. We're not gonna see anything until they're right on top of us. I can already feel it. Only 4 inches of armor though. These things should be able to hold their own. Theoretically. We're just gonna end the battle. We can't find each other in that weather. So that's 23 tons. We should be able to take Norway with that. Ooh. The people in Honduras are taking Guatemala for me, so that's one less place I'll have to actually invade manually. That is really nice. Wunderbar is what it is. Where else do I have ships right now? Taiga, Diego, St. Denis. No. I have some guys in there. Need to find some of my other battleships. Ooh. They're taking the one with the funny name that I'm not allowed to even try and pronounce on YouTube. See? Or Twitch. I can't pronounce that country's name. We're just gonna call it the funny name place. Oh, there's some ships. Hey, you take Gumbai. Gambai? Goombai? Kumbaya. No, wait, no. Just take it. We also need to take Cyprus at some point. Oh, and Rhodes, because I can't pronounce that. One light cruiser, huh? I would like a cigarette. Remember, everyone, do as I say, not as I do. You shouldn't smoke. It's a bad habit. It can affect your health. It's expensive. Secondhand smoke will be bad for your pets, your friends, your family, your kids. So you shouldn't smoke. Now ignore me while I smoke. I know, I'm a walking contradiction. My entire family is smokers and I like smoking. Although I will say this. The only time I'm going to encourage that you smoke instead of doing anything else is if you vape. If you vape, I encourage just picking up a cigarette. Vaping is so much worse for your health. And is a hell of a lot more addictive than just a cigarette. Plus, you can hit your vape in just about anywhere. Hell, I was working retail a couple of years ago, and people are allowed to just hit their vapes while working through the store. I can't light up a cigarette while fucking stocking a shelf. Just like where I work at now at the sawmill. I can't light up a cigarette while I'm out there going through the wood. But they're hitting that vape every 5 minutes. Destroys your lungs. I think that's the only time that I'll tell people, yeah, you should smoke. Is if you vape. Sneaky little bastard. He's fucked now. What do you get for sitting outside of my spotting range? Yeah, I am surprised how well this ship performs, by the way. It's only got, like I said, one 10.9 on each side, so it can only fire 2 barrels. But it has a lot of smaller guns. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 3 9 casemates. Then it has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 centerline guns that can fire at almost all times. 2 of them really can't, so let's just call it 8 instead of 10. So we have 4, 6, 8. 2, 4, 6, 8. So we have another 8 guns on each side for more 3.9s. And then we have 3 2.9s as well. And they've got a great firing arc. And since they're only 3.9s, they're very accurate, as you can see by the already sunk torpedo boat. They are very, very accurate guns. Come on, game, take that place. Hey, we got this one. That'll be ours in a moment. That'll be ours in a few turns. I'm gonna send all 4 of these battleships right here to confront this fleet and get them the fuck out of my waters. Next, we're gonna go towards the Gold Coast over here. Oh, by the way, Judge, are you available this Saturday or Sunday or even Friday night to play some more 7 Days to Die? Out of curiosity. If you're not, I'll boot up my single player world. I don't want you to move anything around for me. I don't want you to try and plan around me or move stuff for me. But if you have time, any day you think you want to play, we can play. And I was looking around at some games, and I think the game that we'll probably have the most fun with right off the rip would probably be RV There Yet. I know we were all talking about them, or we were talking about them in your stream the other night. After we had finished mine, I came over to yours. So I'm thinking about getting RV There Yet. I don't know if you have anybody else to join us for that, because I don't. I'm sad and alone all the time. Yeah, but, you know, I don't talk to people. I don't know whether this is depressing or not, but I probably talked to you, Judge, more than I've talked to anybody, family or friend, in the last 2 weeks. In just the last 2 days. Yeah, but where's the fun in single play on a game like that? Like, that is a game 100% built for multiplayer. Ooh, these ships are old because these are only Mark 1 guns. Yeah, only 36 armor quality. means they're getting desperate. Ooh. Go on, Florida. Kick him in the teeth. Alright, I need more accuracy. Drop to 8-9. Alright, we got a good hit into that ship now. Anson's got a lot less life left in her. Ooh, the Dreadnought is fucked. We'll let the AI just pick where to shoot for a little bit here. Ash fell off. Wearing my shirt. No, bad weather. No, a bot. The bot summoned the bad weather. Bastard. That light cruiser's gone. It just got slammed by the main guns. Primus was a prime target. I'm running out of ammo. Quit firing the main guns, that kind of stuff. Oh, Brisk is gone. Heavy casualties. Battleship again. Oh, he went right back out of sight. I want to find all three of them battleships again. Dreadnought! Remember me, buddy? I'm sure all the creators remember me. And they surrendered. The game says high casualties. I say they looked at all their creators and then looked at us running right at them and gave up. That's a battleship over here. I want to head that way. There's the other one. This battleship over here is injured. Pick off the weak links first. Yep, Anson. Damn, they hit me with the 11s. Didn't do much, but they hit me finally. Theseus. Mark 1 7-inch guns. Minus 27 armor quality. That means they're still using iron plate. So yeah, this is an incredibly outdated ship. That is an 1890 off the rip ship that has never been updated. Ah, you bounced. Argyle is very much gone. The fog is gone. That means I have you guys all to myself. Don't run from me. Don't run from the Lord. The Lord would like to meet you in person. I'm just trying to get you there. Oh, Anson is fucked. There went Anson. Ah, it ricocheted. It's because at this range, you would technically be able to pin, but it would be a very hard chance. Oh, flash fire, I missed it. Alright, where is this last enemy at? Last enemy is somewhere behind us? Alright. Oh fuck, I guess the last guy can get away. It's one. Oh, it's Thesis. Oh, I knew where that was at. I could have gone and gotten him. He wasn't very far. Oh well, Theseus got away. Ah, I felt good. Just getting rid of a whole fleet like that. This weather does not feel good though. Makes me the big sad. It's going alright. It's going alright. Work kinda sucked today, but whatever. Work sucks every day. Part of the problem is I've just had all these knee surgeries and I'm looking at a back surgery, so just getting up out of bed is extremely painful anymore. So going and doing manual labor for 10 hours a day does not help. But other than that, yeah, I'm pretty good. Apparently, he's been like God. Oh no, I've had 3 consecutive knee surgeries in the last 3 years to do. If I do this one, that'll make 4. My body is fucked up, especially my knees. I mean, you can always complain to do. As long as income tax is a thing, you can complain. Remember, that was supposed to be a temporary thing after World War II. And then it never ended. Speaking of which, I gotta go and file my taxes at 9 a.m. on Saturday. I'm probably not gonna get anything back, just like I always don't. I just hope I paid in enough this year. Considering I didn't work the last 6 months of last year. We haven't played again yet. Me and Judge were just talking about when we could get together and play again. It'll be Friday, Saturday, or Sunday. Judge hasn't given me a day yet, but he said he can be available for any of those. I didn't think there was a below the taxable bracket. The one year I only made $20,000 and still got my shit taxed. That was a bad year. That was a really bad year to be me. So this is one of the British's new ships. Solid ship with 8.6-inch guns. Decent armor, and it's fast. That's why it's 100 pieces now. There it goes. Wait, we took Guatemala. Hmm. We'll take that. You give me Hugoland. Helgoland? Hugoland? However the fuck you pronounce it. What's my research looking like? Push that to big guns. Ah, I see. I see. I don't know the price of anything out there, so I don't know if that's good money or not. I'm sitting here trying to think. I'm like, well, in USD, that's not good money, but that's obvious. Not sure. Theseus, he's back. Holy shit, that ship is flawed. See, we're trying to get our minimum wage just up enough so we can afford to eat. We're being denied. You got to remember, US is one of the only countries in the world that voted against water and food being a basic human right. The US said everyone should have the ability to get water and food. I think originally it was just water. I think food's included now, but I know water. But they said it wasn't a basic human right. You should have access to it. Whether you can afford to get it or not's a different story. And that about sums up the US for you. It is one giant, as the Japanese would put it, black corporation. Eh. Sorry, I've got a really wide monitor. Like, my monitor is about this wide. So, sometimes I'm looking all the way up here and over there and down here. Just because of the width of the monitor. You thought you got away from me. You thought wrong. You thought very, very wrong. A destroyer, huh? I don't like destroyers. Destroyer? I hardly know her. But that don't mean I won't want to get to know her. I see a picture first. Figure out if she's fugly or not. Whee! That gun's just destroyed. These two are damaged. Yeah, their gun's broke. I don't think so. To put in perspective, a food of a singular burger costs about $50, which is $3.12, or a loaf of good quality bread is about $18, which is $1.12. Manageable, but still not enough when groceries is about 31% of your salary before rent, water, or electricity bills can be paid for. Okay, a single good burger out here costs $10 or more. And the cheapest loaf of bread I can buy at my grocery store is $2. So it sounds like you're in about the same financial situation as me, which is not great. Because I spend out of my month, if I take my entire month, because I get paid weekly, and just take it into perspective, I spend about 40% of my entire check on just food. And then let's see, my truck has a 32-gallon gas tank. I go through a full tank of gas from Monday to Thursday. I have to fill up while I'm on my way home Thursday to have gas to get there Friday. Sometimes I run out before that if I go and get groceries during the weekend. But out of my 32-gallon gas tank, I use up almost a full quarter of that tank just getting to work and then coming home each day. So full tank of gas only lasts me 4 days. Let's see, what is 32 gallons to liters? Because that's what most people out there use. So my truck has a 121 liter gas tank, and I use up 25% of that every day. Gas out here is, well, I just went to the pump yesterday, it was $3.20 a gallon. So let me try and break that down into liters. So that would be 85 cents per liter. So it is just under a liter, or just under $1 per liter in my truck. So I spend a good bit. Now, I get gas at this one gas station, and every time I get gas there, they let me get 11 cents off per gallon. So I've been able to fill up my truck lately for only about $65 a week. And then I may only make $16 an hour. Well, my truck is also a older truck, and it is a work truck. It wasn't built for fuel efficiency. It was built for towing power. Towing power, high torque, that kind of thing. There are makes and models of that same truck that have twice the fuel efficiency. Mine was just outfitted for being a plow truck and a salt truck. So I've got high torque and really good low gears. But fuel efficiency sucks. If my truck was brand new from the factory, I might get another 3 gallons per mile. But right now, a lot of my truck just needs taken apart and rebuilt. Not just what's the word here I'm looking for? Not just serviced. It needs rebuilt. Some stuff may even need outright replaced at this point. But yeah, either way, I make $16 an hour, and here I can find out. Give me 1 second here. I have no medical insurance or anything. I waived all of my rights because I needed as much money as I could get. So I don't have any insurance, I don't have any life insurance, nothing. So if I get hurt or anything, I'm just fucked. Up shit creek without a paddle. Where is my... I'm going to look at how much I made and how much I lost in taxes. I'm about to speed up my ship so I'm not just sitting here doing this. The most inefficient fuel-wise pickup truck, but an absolute unit of a truck, is about 91 kilometers or 2.56 gallons per mile. Per 62.1 mile. See, my truck is 3/4 ton. 3/4 of a ton. I have a very big truck. It is definitely a unit, and I get, like I said, if it was new from the factory, I'm supposed to get like 11 on highway and like 9 in town to the gallon. I mean, but I actually only get about 8 miles per gallon on highway and only like 6 in town. Now, why the fuck are you gonna make me change it? I liked my old password. Oh, you fucking... I hate this shit. They force you to get these apps, and then they make you change your passwords like every few fucking weeks. I don't want to change my password. I just want to log in. Like I said, it is... I can go buy a new truck, and it will get like 30 to 40 miles to the gallon. It's just my make and model of your truck does not. My truck right now is 26 years old. It doesn't get good fuel mileage. It gets about the same fuel mileage as trucks from the late 80s, early 90s. Because that's the engine that's in my truck is from a early 90s, late 80s engine. It's what they put in the truck. It's what they kept putting in the truck. It's just they never thought to innovate and put a different engine in. Like my grandma, she's got a little car, and just her car gets like 42 miles to the gallon. I say it's a car, but it's more of a minivan. A little bit smaller than a minivan, I guess. Finally, I can get into my app. Alright, so let's see. My last check, I worked... Trying to get into it. I worked 49.68 hours. I made $872, and I have no insurance or anything. I only walked home with $706. So they took $184 and some cents. And that's just on the first tax. Every time I go and use the money, I'm going to get taxed again. And then I get fuel tax. So there's tax on food, tax on fuel. There is tax on your money when you get it, like right there. Then there is insurance and everything I gotta pay. And bills. And that gets taxed again whenever you spend the money. Because there's the expenditure tax. They basically tax you on everything they can. Exactly, and that's what a lot of people are aggravated about is, like, I can't even drive down the road. I've got potholes as big around as me that if I hit them going too fast, I'm going to blow a tire. But yeah, that's the whole point, is we've got all these taxes and they take all this money and none of it's being used for anything that matters. Right now, our biggest problem is all of our tax money is going towards illegal immigrants that just get whatever. Not where it's all going. It's only where a portion of it's going. A lot of the tax money, I'm pretty sure, is just going in people's pockets. I changed the password. Now I'm locked out of my thing. Alright, I'm making a new password. Bruh, at my company we got to replace the tires on our vehicles maybe like 3 or 4 times every 2 months, and the brake pads every 4 months. But do you get to use a company vehicle, or do you get to use your own vehicle? Yeah, every company likes to do that. Pay you later and later. Alright, capital B. Alright, got all that set up. And there's still more ships? I figured we would have sunk them all by now. By the way, this is a judge's ship. And cause I personally feel, unless I feel like it's an emergency, I'm not doing more than my... Yeah, I don't do more than my job description either. I can't afford to. By the way, this is Judge's ship. It's Bodie McBoatface. It used to have bigger guns, but I had to shrink down because the old guns didn't fit anymore. But it is like a mini battleship. It has as much armor as the French, or not the French, the British battleships. No, this is your original Bodie McBoatface. We just had to change the guns. Instead of the 11-inch guns you used to have on here, now they're only 9. It just wouldn't fit anymore. Kind of like how we had to downsize all of our guns in Italy. But I did change all your turrets to double barrel turrets. See, look, they've all got 2 barrels now. Oh yeah, I increased your armor to the max. You have as much armor as a small battleship. That's why I set us up in a cone formation. All of the enemies never even shot any of the other ships. They only focused this one, and they didn't do shit to it. But yeah, instead of only having 5 guns on each side, now you've got 10 because each one of these guns has 2 barrels. 2! But I did also make your ship a lot slower. It used to go 17 something, now it only goes 15. You weren't in the stream that day, and the ship needed upgrades, so I winged it and did it myself. Hobart! Get him! I don't want any survivors here. I don't think I have to worry about Hobart anymore. It's not surviving that. Cordelia is not really surviving very well either. It's got some holes. Oh, Tepishire Shori is dead as well. I couldn't pronounce that. Tepishire Shori. It's a something. It's a something. Uruguay, huh? Then these battleships up here take Uruguay. 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 We'll go ahead and get that updated. Get that updated. We built that, so we'll get it updated. Bodie McBoatface right there. I've did those ones. Those ones. Still got some old ships floating around here somewhere. Alright, you go to Gold Coast. You're not going to get to Gold Coast in time. Mexico is going to take Belize. I'm not going to be able to snipe that. We'll take Jamaica. Hop into our ship constructor quick. See what we got going here. No, we don't have any new ships. Um, let's exit without saving. Need Krupp armor. Or we do another upgrade. Okay, we took Hugo Land. Now we're gonna go now we're gonna go just blockade the British. It sounds like a fun thing to do. I want one of you to go over here to Dover. I want you to go to Sunderland. And put those ones back. Taking Jamaica. Mexico's about to take Belize. France is taking some of the British's colonies. What time is it? Been going for an hour and 30 minutes. Or no, not an hour and 30 minutes, about 2 hours. So I gotta get ready to wrap it up soon. Go ahead and take Gold Coast. Instead, Mexico took Belize. Kind of saw that coming. Take Bermuda. So help me if that fleet goes missing there. We pissed. Yeah, I'll sell some ships to the other nations. We got Jamaica. The Pitcairn Islands is where I want to take next. You guys, I just want to send to Miami. You did your job already. So did those. Alright, let's take Bermuda. Check and see if any of our stuff needs upgraded. Yeah, we still had a couple of Bodie McBoat faces that were not upgraded. Alright, anything that's not 1905 needs to go. Still got some gunboats somewhere that need to go into port. Where are these gunboats that have not been into port yet? They're at the South Pacific. No, that's just those ships. Those shouldn't be the ones I'm looking for. One, two, three, four, five, six. No, yeah, it's them. They're all 1903 instead of 5, so yeah. Well, I need these guys to go into a port so they can get upgraded. What else still is outdated? Battleship 2s and Battleship 3s and Battleship 1s. 1, 2, and 3s. Still outdated. Those are 4s, so they're fine. Those are Georges, so they're not outdated. Is it that Battleship 3 or experimental? It's that Battleship 3. Alright, so this one needs to get into a port and get upgraded. Actually, it needs to stay here and capture this place first. And those are experimental Battleship 1s. Oh, hey, Georgetown. I forgot all about Georgetown. I'll have to get rid of them. You guys go to Georgetown. Take it. The Cayman Islands. At sea, South Pacific. You guys go into the port. Yeah, I got Bermuda now. You guys need to go back to St. George. Fleet. Okay, I'll get all those finally updated. We don't need to keep that old design. Don't need that one either. Just need to get stuff upgraded. We took this place now, so I can take the Battleship 3s and put them in a port to get them upgraded. Experimental Battleship 1s, I believe, are already upgraded. Yes. So they get to go and do shit over at Scap Flow. George is already upgraded. Ship 4 should be done already. Yep, alright, so I need to figure out where Battleship 2 is at. Actually, I might know where. Give me a second. Oh, that's small battleship. And that is already upgraded. Alright, so where are Battleship 2s? You guys can go to Lagos. Fleet Battleship 2s, where are those? Battleship 1s are Eastern South America. Alright, I know where that's at. Ship 2s are Eastern North America. Oh, here's Battleship 1s that need upgraded. We can go ahead and put them right here into that place. It's those two. Yeah, just Battleship 1s. Well, they're going into a port right now, so they'll get them done. Anything that's not currently repairing, we can get upgraded. The Battleship 1s, the other ones all have stuff being fixed on them. Actually, you guys haven't even gotten there yet. Selling ships like hotcakes. Alright, get in here. Ship 3s, get those upgraded because they're old. That way I can get rid of that blueprint and that blueprint. Try and make this easier to understand when I have to upgrade something later. Now we're just waiting on those. Commissioning 2 months, so we need 2 more turns. 2 more turns and we'll probably end the video in the stream. Ooh, Ivory Coast. Take it. Ivory Coast will be mine. One more month. Because I don't think we have any of the tech to go through and upgrade my ships. Oh, they gave up. wanted to take India, but let's go around and take as many of these small places as we can. Cheap things. Cook Islands. I think they gave me almost everything I asked for. I didn't really pay attention. Yeah, I knew they would give up though. They didn't really have a choice in the matter, to be completely honest. It was very much give up, or I'm just gonna keep taking land. I was getting ready to take Scapa Flow, if I'm gonna be completely honest. But I guess I don't get to take Scapa Flow now. So we wrapped up a war. We beat fucking Britain from the #1 powerhouse to they're fucked. But then again, we've kind of smashed everybody's navy. The only people that still have a decent navy is China and Italy. The poor Spanish. They've managed to hold on to their land, but they only have 2 battleships to their entire name, and they're still at war with the Soviets. They're building 35 ships, though. Either way, I'm getting sidetracked here. Get all of those finally refit. That gets rid of the last of our 1904 or older ships, because we had some of those that were from 1903 and 1902. Not everything's in the 1905 design. And in 5 turns, we'll get armor quality, which will mean we can have new stuff, as well as 14-inch guns. Oh. That's what we get in 5 turns. That is whenever we play this again, because I've been going for 2.5 hours, and I need to call it here. So we're going to go ahead and save quick. Make sure I save on the right game. I fucked that up before, and it's irreversible. We're going to go ahead and we're going to call it here. I hope everyone has a good day, good night, and a good life, and take it easy out there, y'all.